Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel. This is an improvised streaming and I'm sorry if I didn't tell you in advance, but I had to talk about this matter. I had to express my feelings on this. Hello Mr. Toad, hello everybody, welcome everybody to this live streaming, to this night live streaming for me. I want to first of all welcome all of my new subscribers. I am really excited to have you here. I'm so excited that you joined this amazing group, this amazing family. I am so proud of you, and I'm proud of the old ones who joined my channel previously. So today I would like to address my concerns about the demonetization problem. I can't even say it because it really makes me mad. Being demonetized, it's a big deal, and especially when you work on a video for many hours. We're talking about hours of work, hours of research. Many times when you make a video, you have to search for the things. You just don't turn on the camera and start speaking nonsense. You just need to plan, you just need to think about what you want to do. You have to study out, for example, big YouTubers such as also Patron. He studies so many hours a day, and he does amazing videos, amazing content. I can't be compared to him, but I try to imitate, to follow his good example and do good videos. So what happens after a long day of work, after a long day where you try to do things, and the video, maybe it's even going well, and the people are liking it, they're viewing everything, and then what? Then you don't freaking get any money out of it. I want to put before something important. I want all of you to understand that I don't do videos for money. I just do this because I see YouTube as an artistic opportunity, My hope is to express myself with my music, with my videos, and I try to be somewhat entertaining. Although English is not my first language, I'm trying to do my very best to entertain you in any way. And to be honest with you, I'm trying to be your friend as well. I think this is one of my main purpose, to have, to make friends, to have a strong community of people that, we can rely on each other and help each other and stuff. Mr. Todd is saying, I've gotten a copyright strike on one of my best videos. See, you're working on something really important, and then all of a sudden, all of your dreams are broken. You're all of a sudden find yourself in a position where you don't know what to do, because you worked hard on the things that you did, and then nothing happens. What the heck? Grant C is saying, hello Grant C. The big question is how to defend against being demonetized. Mr. Todd is saying it's long and it's not worth to get into remonetized. Some YouTubers tried making unions. Yeah, because some guy, and you know who I'm talking about, he woke up in the morning and he said wrong things, and because of him, we're all paying, and that's not the case. I want to open my heart to you tonight and tell you how I feel about things. For me, YouTube is important. For me, my channel is important, and it's important what I do, because I am an artist, and I'm not saying I am a good artist, but I make content, I make music, I work on my things, and behind everything there's a little bit of preparation, there's a little bit of concern, there's a little bit of study about what my community likes, and so, sorry, I'm a little bit tired tonight, and so I have to, I want to be a good YouTuber, I want to be a good creator, a good content creator, and this happened in my last videos where I talked about, weapons. I made videos about the clubs and other types of weapons. And when you put in your tags or whatever, you put like you write combat or fights or whatever you write, they always stop your video from monetizing. And it's a shame. You find yourself like with nothing, And so I want to take a chance. I want to take this opportunity to thank with all my heart, the few patrons I have, the few good patrons I have, and I have, I believe, 4 at the moment. I want to publicly thank all of you for your support, because this is something important for all of you, and even for all of the people who are not my subscribers and maybe are watching this video. I want this to be very clear, It is a hard job to work on YouTube. It is a hard job to do what I do and to do what other people do. It's not easy work. We have lives, we have problems, we have families, we have stuff to think about, but still we are here. And to be honest with you, my love for my community has grown so much in the last months. I've come to know most of you guys, not personally, but in a way, I can say that I know a lot of you, and I'm so glad to know you. You've really improved my life. And an artist without a public, me without you subscribers, I would be nothing. Because who do I play for? Do I play for my mom maybe, or for my parents, for my cat? I don't have a cat anyways. For my dog maybe. But having you is important for me, because you're my community, and so we have this great relationship, and it is great to be part of this big family. So I want to thank my patrons again for their support, because at least and if you check my Patron, if you go up and check my Patron, I don't earn much money out of it, I don't want to tell you how much, but it's public. You can go there and check. You can go there and check right now and say, oh, this is what we're talking about. Yes, this is what we're talking about. It's not enough money for me to, for example, if I have to travel somewhere and make a video, I need to pay for gas. I need to pay for maybe, if I need some guy to help me carry stuff, or even to shoot, like to film for me or something, I just need to pay them. And then what? All my money will be gone, and I'll be poorer than before, And if it wasn't for my friends who helped me out, and for my patrons as well who helped me out, I couldn't have done many of the things that I have done. So I really invite you, honestly invite you, sincerely invite you, if you can, just please, help me out with the Patreon, just, you can donate a coffee, you don't have to donate much money. I don't care about money. I just need help to be effective. I'm trying to work my way out, and here it's really hard. It's not an easy land to live in. It's hard. The finance is crazy, the economy here is just crazy. But this doesn't matter, right? Music is music. For example, when it comes to what I do it from from the bottom of my heart. I don't do it for money. Otherwise, I wouldn't ever started a YouTube channel, because it takes so much work, and then you earn like really little money. And when you make a good video and you're so excited about it, your community likes it, YouTube comes up and they demonetize everything, and you're like, what the heck? I work for this, I spent hours, searching for the topic, trying to have good ideas and trying to satisfy my community, and then nothing, So I hope, this video, will help you out to understand a little bit about how hard it is to be a YouTuber. And also, like, the only way I can, make my own things known unto the world, and is to work through YouTube, because I can broadcast myself anywhere in the world, and people from any part of the world can listen to my music, can see, my funny videos about cooking. They can see me like, walking around the streets of Palermo and, and trying to show to the people my culture, trying to show them like who I am, what I do, where I live, and how many cool things we have in this beautiful land, such a beautiful land, Sicily, If you have a chance, please come over, come to Sicily. You will love it indeed. It's a beautiful land. And my only hope, and I believe in myself, I believe in the things I do, I believe in my music, I believe in my talent, I believe in my intelligence, I believe in all the things I do, and I believe that with your help, maybe, the good things I do, and if you read my comments, I am amazed by the kindness that all of you have shown me by writing nice comments, good comments, and comments that really, touch my heart, because they are really deep, and many of you understand what I do, and I am grateful that you understand what I do, and it's the best thing in the world when you do something, you play, your music, and people tell you something. Oh, I was touched by this, or you reminded me of this, or for example, you made my head spin, and I went to another world, and there's so many good comments that you made, and these comments really have made a difference, because there is no money that can pay. There's no money that can substitute your comments. This is what I believe. And the whole purpose of an artist is to touch the people's heart. If an artist doesn't touch the people's hearts, I think he's a loser, and there's no point in doing music. There's no point in being an artist. There's no point in believing in yourselves. So, somebody was asking me something. Alexandro likes my scarf. Thank you. I have to protect my voice, because next week I'll be starting my school, and I'm really excited about this. It's gonna be great, and my school is gonna cost me some money, and hopefully, I'll make it. I try to save up a little bit of money, and I can pay for a little bit, and then I need to, keep on working, keep on doing things, keep on being creative, and I have to think about ways, to improve myself. Because it is easy to complain, it is easy to blame even YouTube or whatever for things in life. But, I think you need to get up and work. You need to get up and, try to find ways to solve problems. And this is what you need to do. Just believe in yourself. Don't blame others, although YouTube really is blocking us with this demonetization. It's just demonetization is killing our nations, and this is true. Our messages shouldn't be filtered, shouldn't be stopped. And yeah, so Mr. Todd is asking, does Metatron live in Italy? Of course he does. We live close. We are like almost neighbors. Like, I live probably 6 minutes walk. I can walk 6 minutes and get to the Metatron's place. So we really live close, and he's a really good friend of mine. And it was working. Like, I was talking to him a few hours ago, and I was asking him, what are you doing? And I'm still working. I'm still editing my video. I'm working on my video. I'm working on the montage of my video. And it's a life of work, and everybody work, and all of you, I hope you work, and I hope you have dreams. And I have a dream to be a musician. I have a dream to be somebody that can help others through my music, through my talents, through this system, which is a great system. It's a beautiful system, and it's a great opportunity for all of us to express ourselves. There's nothing better than this, and so I wanna, take advantage of this great opportunity I have to be on YouTube. My channel was monetized, I think 10 days ago for the first time, and it's been a culver. It's been so hard to reach the 10,000 views a month, and I finally managed to do that, and even more than that. So my channel is slowly but surely growing, and hopefully it will grow in a way that I can, improve. I can buy new things such as microphones, speakers, and so forth, because I want to improve my system. I want to do better quality music recording. I want to, entertain you in any way I can and inform you about things, and hopefully I'll try to buy again a GoPro whenever I can afford it, because that was a great tool whenever I was going around and filming. I really enjoy that so much. And for example, when I did the video about Sant'Agata in Catania, I had a GoPro, and it was very, very handful. I could carry it anywhere. It was very small, easy to carry, and it worked perfectly. But unfortunately, it sank in the sea, and I lost it. What a shame. Well, what are the requirements for monetizing? The requirements for monetizing are at least 10,000 views a month. A month. So to reach that, you have to have a good traffic of people watching your videos. If you don't have that, of course, you cannot monetize. And once you monetize, it don't really make any money, right? I mean, you make really a little money, but it's not about money really, because if you embrace YouTube only with a can you say lucrative way, like lucrative, I don't know, you know what I mean. If you just embrace YouTube just to make money, I warmly invite you not to do YouTube. Don't start a channel, don't do it. It's a waste of time, because the money will never be enough unless you are like a big huge YouTuber. It will never be enough to pay you back for the things you do. The only thing that really pays you back is your community. If you have good people like you, and I am really lucky to have you in my community, then it is worth it, and then the money come second. But if you're focusing on money now, it's a wrong thing. Don't do that. I warmly invite you to stop doing whatever you're doing. Stop doing YouTube, because it's not about money. It's just about work, and then eventually, we need to improve. If we don't do like good content, what is the point? There's no point in doing YouTube. So I hope I answered your question about monetization. So this is a question answer video, so feel free to ask me questions. This is the right time to do it. And also I would like to hear from my new subscribers. If there are any new subscribers online right now, I would love to hear from you guys, and even from the old ones, of course. And I would like to hear from you guys and see how you're doing. And if you have questions about me, about my channel, if you have suggestions on how I can improve, please write it down in the comments below, or tell me now in the live chat. I will be happy to hear your suggestions, your requests, and so forth. There's nothing I do but to, I try with all myself to please you in any way I can, to offer you good content. So Mr. Todd is asking me if I do any songs in Italian. Yeah, I wrote a song when I was 14. That was the first love song I wrote, and it was a good love song, and I've never played it in public, and I didn't publish it yet, but it's on my songs. So yeah, I've done stuff, and I will continue to do it. Right now I'm working on a new song, and I'm trying to write this song for a friend. She's a girl singer, and she's asked me to write a song for her, and she's a really nice person. Otherwise I wouldn't ever wrote her a song, because people are asking me to write for them songs, and sometimes even friends are like, why don't you write me a song? And they don't understand. Some people don't understand that writing a song, it's a big deal. And actually, I will make a video about songwriting. I'll give you some tips on how to write a song, and there are so many ways you can start, from which you can start. That is so fascinating. I'll give you some tips that I've learned in master classes. So there's something quality stuff. It's not just something that comes from me, because I'm not so educated to give you such an information. But yes, I'll share my knowledge with you from a master class I did a month ago, even less than a month ago. So yeah, Alexander is saying, well, I can say that the weather is getting colder in Sicily, and what are you going to teach in your school? Well, I'm not going to teach, I'm going to study. Paradoxically, I don't think I could teach them much. They are professional singers and musicians and piano players. So we're talking about good people, great people, really professional people. So I can only learn from them. And to be honest with you, I really like to be a student. I really like the idea of being humble enough to be, okay, now I want to learn something new, and I want to improve myself. I want to correct my mistakes, and from now on, I want to continue to produce good music. I want to continue to do good things. So that's my main purpose. In the US, Mr. Todd said, in the US, most of popular songs were made by the same guy. I forget his name. I don't know which guy we're talking about, but yeah, I mean, there's a business. And do you have some more cooking video ideas too? Yeah, Grant, of course I have more cooking videos idea, but it's been, I mean, if you look at my channel, it's a channel where I talk about lots of things, and it can result into being a little bit confusing sometimes, because there's a group of people who like cooking recipes. There's a group of people who come from the Patron, who love weapons and armors, and then again, I can do videos about this, and I won't talk about history because I'm not so prepared about history, but I can tell you and I can share with you lots of great things. But then again, you need to keep in mind that if the video makes, is demonetized. So if I make a video about weapons, and if that same video gets demonetized, it's a big loss, and it's a shame, because I really like this topic as well. I like to talk to you about these things, and I like to see what you think about this, and it's a matter of, knowing what my community likes, and because I really need to make good content, and I know I can improve, but you need to also help me out to improve. Yeah, so my channel is gonna be about music a lot. It's gonna be about weapons. Hopefully, if they don't demonetize it, I'm gonna make also cooking videos, and my purpose is also to show you more about my beautiful island, my beautiful Sicily. I think that would be great to show you more about the island, and to show you like monuments, lifestyle, and so forth. And I might make also a video about unemployment. Unemployment is a big deal in Sicily and in Italy, but specifically in the south of Italy, it's a big deal. So I would like to share with you like my knowledge about unemployment here, and I would like to compare this to other countries in Europe, and specifically to the States, which is another world comparing to the south of Italy. It's a more developed world, and that's, and the quality of life is, for certain aspects, better than the Italian life. But we have good food and good weather, and we have good things. So if we're going to examine together more about the two cultures, we're going to realize that there are good things and bad things in every culture. And so what we are supposed to do is to try to pick the best from each thing, from each culture we get to know, and also even from the books you read. And if you don't read a book, please make sure you read a book. I challenge you to read a book a month. You know, a book a month is gonna be good. If you read more than one book a month, that's greater. The more you read, the more you find solutions, the more your mind opens up, and you can do things you will ever thought to do. So I, warmly invite you to do that, and I promise you, as you read, you'll find answers, and your mind will brighten up, and it's gonna be a great experience, because Facebook and all this stuff is not gonna give us good things unless we watch good videos like mine, hopefully, and like many other videos out there from cool people. We're doing things, we're taking time from their lives, we're making tutorials sometimes who help people to solve problems that you can solve by yourself, and that's a big deal. So today I went up to my school. I pay some taxes, and I'm gonna have to pay, monthly. So it's gonna be interesting, and I can't complain, but it's gonna be cool. Do you think that this is a Metatron style question? I can tell you are a Metatron subscriber from this question. Do you think that HEMA techniques were used in battle, or it was more an instinctive type of fight? My opinion is that technique might improve your instinctive fight, but well, it's hard to say. I think it's hard to say, because it depends how skilled you are, and if you are skilled and you have practiced something for a long time, then when the time will arise, I think that very likely you'll try to put into practice the techniques you've been practicing for many years. So I think that the HEMA techniques could come natural to a fighter as long as he has been practicing them for a long time. But also every situation is different, and people may also adjust themselves to the situation itself. So you never know. It's hard to say, but hopefully I answered your question. Which book are you reading now, Sal? Yeah, I'm reading an Italian book in Italian from an Italian writer who's the same guy who wrote the book 900 or 900, and it's basically the movie. They made a movie out of this book. It's called The Legend of the Pianist, and it's a really famous book and also movie, and it's an American movie actually, and the director is Italian, and the writer from where they took the story is Italian, Alessandro Baricco. So I'm reading this book. It's called Oceano Mare, and it was a present from a special girl. So this is what I'm reading, and I also read other things, but yeah. Yeah, like in boxing, you don't fight like you do the heavy bag. Yeah, but I mean, yeah. I mean, you can practice like punches in the heavy bag, and then the old situation is gonna turn things around. But then maybe when you're like punching somebody, the very fact that you have punched something hard has and will help you to face real life challenges. Also, when you have gloves on and you're without gloves, that's gonna make a huge difference as well. So if you're not used to punching something hard without gloves, when it comes to the street fight, you could lose. So we can't tell really, but we can say that different situations can take place, and so you never know how to face things unless you are facing them, so this is what I think. Any more questions, guys? I would like to hear from you, and it's getting late here. I'm really tired. Wow. Sorry if I'm yawning, but it's really late, and I wanted to make a video. I wanted to thank you for your support, for all of you, for each and every one of you who's watching my content. Thank you for your support. Thank you to the patrons. You are amazing. You are awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. And I will be grateful if more people could please support me. That would be a great help, especially now that we are facing this demonetization devil experience. I will describe it like this. It's an evil experience, and we have to protect ourselves from this. And Patron can be, and it will be, our future probably, because the system is not going to hold for long, I think. So Alexandro is asking me how my days were when I was a student in high school. Wow, that's a long time ago, and I was a bad student when I studied. I obtained good grades, but I didn't study much, and I was all the time. I was just making fun of my teachers, making impressions, and so the whole class was laughing at my jokes and my impressions. But I would just get bad grades, and they would send me to the principal sometime. So that wasn't great. But after that experience, I also went to university, and I studied a little bit, and I think I did a really good job at university learning new things. And although I didn't finish my degree, but yeah, it was a good experience, and I proved them wrong. I proved my previous teachers to be wrong about me, because I think I am somewhat smart enough to study university, because many people who don't seem so educated study university, and they eventually get a degree. And so I don't think to get a degree is just the end of the world. It's not so hard as it seems. It is hard, of course, but it's not impossible. That's what I mean. So right now I'm focusing on my school. My school of music is starting next week with the first lesson. Today I met my first teacher, my piano teacher. He's an amazing guy. How in Italian we speak with the lay form. The lay form is a respectful way of speaking to people. So you wouldn't talk with the lay form to a child, but you would, of course, you must use that way of speaking with an older person. And since my teacher is a little bit older than I am, I used the respectful form, and then he said, no, use the colloquial form, like the friendly form. So that was great. He demonstrated to be a good guy, a very nice guy. I can tell he's a good teacher. I can tell he's a good man, and this makes a big difference, because when you go to school, this is the same principle. You go to school, you must pay for school, and then at the end of the day, you've paid for school, and it's a normal thing to do. And if you have a good teacher, you feel great. You're gonna go home and be like, yeah, I paid my money, and I'm happy about it, and I have something back. And it's not about money, it's just about what you get back. So when you watch my videos, I hope you get something back, because this is my ultimate purpose. My ultimate goal is that you after you watch your videos may improve your lives, may be happier, may be satisfied, may be edified even from the music I play, from the things I do, and from the information I share with you. And isn't it amazing the fact that we're from different parts of the world, and we can be here now live and talking and expressing our feelings, and it's so great. I'm so grateful for this platform, and I hope that they will review the system, because really there's something wrong about the system. There are educational videos out there, there's good stuff, and there's a great community, the community of the sword, who's commenting on things, who's willing to learn and share and so forth. So it's a big shame. Doing this work is not just about money, but money are important in order to survive, and I think money are going to be important for me to achieve my goals, because I have a lot of things to do. I must attend festivals, I must record my songs at the studios. Right now I'm trying to set up a band. I'm trying to find people who are willing to play with me, and it's been really challenging to find them. And so hopefully I'll find somebody, and eventually I'll start up my own band, and I'll play with them. We'll do things. I told them that we're gonna try to do our best to play in pubs, clubs, and even on the street if is necessary, in order to make our music known and to make ourselves known to the world. This is one of my main purposes. So demonetization is killing our nations. This is a big deal. I hope you take a moment to understand a little bit, to put yourselves into our shoes, because we work so hard in the making of our videos, and then it is a big shame after you work for 6, 7, 8 hours on your video and it gets demonetized. How sad is that? Hopefully you understand. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much. I'm going to bed now. It's been a long day. It's been a cool day, but it's been a long day. But yeah. Before Syracuse, I lived in Canicattì, which is a city with a big love of jazz. With a big love of jazz. I didn't know that. Canicattì is a very small place in Sicily. It's close to Agrigento. I have been there, but I was a child when last time I went there. But wow, yeah, that's cool. But remember, like, the school I am attending in Palermo is the best school in Europe. It's one of the best schools in Europe. It's very unique all over the world, and it's got a jazz orchestra. The teachers are fully prepared. I am excited to attend this school. I can't wait, and I hope to study and do well and to give them all I can. The next streaming will be next month. I will announce it before, so that all the people who missed this, I do apologize for this, but I promise you that I will inform you probably 2-3 weeks in advance. But I think next stream is gonna be at the end of the month, because I'm trying to make real good videos in order to offer you a better quality of audio, image, and so forth. So Alexandro is wishing me good luck with my studies, and I thank you, Alexandro, for your support. So yeah, I'll do more videos. I'll keep on doing what I am doing, and hopefully, guys, you will support me and you will help me, because I really need your help and support. Well, it is time to go for me, but thank you so much for watching. And remember, if you feel sad, you better call Sal. Good night, guys. Thank you.